What if the reason you've been feeling weaker, sleeping poorly, and losing your spark as a man isn't age at all, but something missing from your dinner plate? Imagine this: one simple vegetable sitting quietly in your fridge right now could help support strength, stamina, and the kind of energy you thought was long gone. I've seen men in their 60s and 70s regain a sense of vitality not through complicated treatments, but through one simple nightly habit. My name is Dr. Sofia, and for over 30 years I've worked in men's health, helping older men restore energy, confidence, and overall well being using simple, science informed lifestyle changes. And what I've learned is this: most men don't lose their strength overnight. It fades slowly through circulation changes, poor sleep, and reduced oxygen flow that often go unnoticed for years. You might feel it as lower energy in the morning, less motivation during the day, or a general sense that your body just isn't responding like it used to. Many men assume this is just normal aging, but in reality, much of it is linked to how well your body delivers blood and oxygen where it's needed most, especially at night when repair is supposed to happen. The good news is that the body is far more adaptable than most people realize, and with the right support, it can begin to feel more balanced again. One of the most overlooked natural foods that may support this process is beetroot, a deep red vegetable that has been used in traditional diets for generations. Beetroot contains natural compounds called nitrates, which the body can convert into nitric oxide, a molecule that plays a key role in helping blood vessels stay flexible and open. When circulation improves, many systems in the body function more efficiently, including energy production, recovery, and rest. Some men who begin including beetroot in their evening routine report feeling lighter in the morning, sleeping more deeply, and experiencing improved stamina during the day. While results vary from person to person, the connection between circulation and overall vitality is well documented in nutritional science. I remember a patient in his mid-60s who came to me feeling constantly drained, telling me he had lost his drive and didn't feel like himself anymore. Instead of focusing on complicated solutions, we looked at his daily habits, especially his evening meals. When he began adding simple roasted beetroot a few nights a week, he noticed gradual but meaningful changes over time: better sleep quality, steadier morning energy, and an improved sense of well-being. What surprised him most was how such a simple change could influence so many aspects of how he felt. This is because nighttime is when the body naturally focuses on repair, and supporting circulation during this time may help the body do what it is already trying to do: recover and restore balance. When blood flow is more efficient, oxygen delivery improves, and the body can enter deeper rest cycles more easily, which is essential for feeling refreshed the next day. Some men also find that their mood stabilizes and their mental clarity improves when their sleep becomes more consistent. But timing and preparation matter. Beetroot is most beneficial when it is kept simple and minimally processed. Fresh beetroot that is lightly steamed or roasted tends to retain more of its natural compounds compared to heavily processed or pickled versions. Many people prefer to prepare it with a small amount of olive oil and natural seasoning, or even blend it into a light evening drink. The key is consistency rather than quantity. Small, regular inclusion in the diet is often more effective than occasional large amounts. Over time, men who adopt this kind of routine often describe subtle but important shifts. They wake up with more clarity, feel more physically present during the day, and regain a sense of steadiness in their energy. Some even notice improvements in their confidence and motivation, not because the food directly changes emotions, but because better rest and circulation naturally influence how the brain and body communicate. Research on dietary nitrates supports the idea that they can help improve blood flow and cardiovascular efficiency, which are important factors in overall health as we age. While beetroot is not a miracle solution, it represents how powerful simple nutrition can be when used consistently and intentionally. In my experience, the biggest transformation doesn't come from a single food alone, but from the ritual built around it, the decision to slow down in the evening, eat with awareness, and give the body a chance to reset. I often tell patients that healing is not about chasing quick fixes, but about returning to basics that support the body's natural rhythms. Sleep, circulation, and nutrition are deeply connected, and when one improves, the others often follow. I've seen men who once struggled with fatigue begin to regain their rhythm simply by improving their evening habits and giving their body better support at night. They don't become different people. They return to feeling like themselves again. And that is often the real goal. Over time, what starts as a small dietary change becomes a nightly ritual that signals the body to slow down, repair, and restore. This consistency can help create long-term improvements in how rested and energized a person feels. Of course, every individual is different, and no single food replaces a balanced lifestyle, but small steps can still lead to meaningful change. The emotional impact is just as important as the physical one. Many men quietly carry frustration when they feel their energy fading, even if they don't talk about it. When they begin to feel better, it often restores not just physical vitality, but also confidence, connection, and motivation in daily life. That's why I always encourage focusing on sustainable habits rather than extremes. Your body is not working against you with age. It is responding to how it is treated over time. And when you support it consistently, it often responds in ways that feel noticeable and encouraging. So if there is one message to take from this, it is simple. Small daily choices can matter more than most people realize. A single vegetable added with intention to your evening routine may help support better circulation, deeper rest, and a stronger sense of overall balance. It is not about reversing age, but about improving how you feel as you move through it. And sometimes that is more powerful than anything else.